here's my question. My Hotmail stopped working on my iPhone 6. After I set up two-factor authentication as you recommended, so I don't know what happened. I'm not receiving email on my Hotmail anymore.
Yeah, I would delete that account on your iPhone 6 and re-add it. And when you re-add it, because you're using two-factor, which I highly recommend, this is the negative on two-factor. The idea of two-factor is, it's not enough just to have a login and password. What if you lose the password or somebody figures it out? Then they can get your email. Once they get your email, by the way, you're in deep trouble because, well, when you go to a site and you forget your password, what do? They email it to you. So if somebody gets your main email, that's a problem. You really want to secure it. So I recommend two-factor authentication. Any site that can do it, but certainly with Microsoft's Mail, Hotmail, or now they call it Outlook.com. Turn on two-factor. And what you'll do is you'll enter your login, your password, and then it will say the first time you log on any device, including your iPhone, okay, now what's the 6-digit code from your authenticator? And you have to run a separate program. I recommend Authy, A-U-T-H-Y. It's iPhone, Android, Windows, and Mac. And Authy will remember all your secret codes that set up those second factors. And that's nice because you only enter it once. And so you say, Authy, what's my secret code? And it'll give you a 6-digit number. And then you enter that in. And now on that device, you're registered. Now, sometimes that doesn't work. So it depends what mail program you're using. Some mail programs are smart enough to say, oh, yeah, we're going to have to go through Microsoft to authenticate this. They, in effect, pop up what is a little window on a Microsoft website, and then the authentication will work. But it doesn't always work. And so Microsoft, Google, and others offer another way to authenticate, and I think that might be what you need here, Laxman, is their application-specific password. This is kind of an ugly workaround. Still better to use this and have two-factor turned on than not. It's just a little less convenient. Go into your Microsoft account and say you need an application-specific password. And that, what you'll get is a new password that you use one time only, setting up that email. So you'll give it your Microsoft Hotmail login, and instead of your regular Microsoft account password, you'll give it this special password. It'll work, and Microsoft will know, oh, it's you. Because in order for you to get this, you still had to use two-factor. You had to log onto your Microsoft account with your password. You had to use the two-factor. Now you've authenticated yourself with a Microsoft site. Now you're saying, okay, now give me a password I can use with this dumb program. And so you're still using two-factor, but you have to do an extra step. So and oddly enough, I have to do that with Microsoft Office, on Macintosh at least. Drives me crazy. I'm trying to log into my account. I'm giving it the right password. If it says, no, wrong password, took me, a few tries, and then I go, oh, I know what's wrong. It wants an application-specific password. So that is the exception. I think that's what's going on here. Delete that account. You won't be deleting any mail because the mail is stored at hotmail.com. And re-log in using an application-specific password. Always, always, in my opinion, use two-factor if it's available. Twitter, Facebook, Google Mail, Gmail, Hotmail, or Outlook Mail all support second factor. Yes, the first time you log in on any given platform, it's an extra step, but it just makes it so much harder for crooks because even if they have your password, they don't have your authenticator program. And so they can't provide that 6-digit number, and they're stymied, and that's huge. It's one of the most important things you can do for security is turn on two-factor. 8888 ask Leo, hope that helps, Laxman. I noticed that with a number of Microsoft programs for some reason. You need to have that application-specific password. If you log into your Microsoft account and go to the security settings, you have to look around for it. They don't make it obvious you can find that.